The federal government is taking steps to protect you from high credit card and interest rates and potentially illegal practices like devaluing airline miles.
On Your Side's Christine Lazar joins us now to explain all of this. Christine?
Jamie, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, announced these actions today as a way to save consumers money, but also to warn credit card companies that they could be breaking the law with their rewards programs. I'm joined now by the director of the CFPB, Rohit Chopra, to explain these new actions being taken. Thank you for joining us today from Washington, D.C. And I want to start with, what practices do credit card companies employ that could be illegal?
Well, Christine, during the holidays, so many people are charging on their credit cards and even signing up for credit cards. And often they are inundated with offers about points and rewards, only to later find that they're not worth what they thought. We do not want to see credit card companies devalue rewards or points that people are counting on when it comes to financing trips to visit family or to make other purchases. We also have taken law enforcement actions against banks and credit card issuers who are not living up to those promises and engaging in illegal bait and switch marketing.
So it sounds like this is essentially putting these credit card companies on notice that, if they employ these tactics, the CFPB is going to come after them.
Well, it's more than that. We've seen a number of reports about airline miles, hotel points, where people find that they are suddenly devalued. You might get an offer even while in the air about free round-trip tickets, only to find that the fine print is blocking you. So we're taking an approach to make sure that there is not lies and deceit when it comes to credit cards. We know that these rewards credit cards also come with sky-high interest rates. And so we've also created new tools for people to be able to choose the best credit card for them.
Do you think that we need to put some sort of cap on these interest rates? We know that the average interest rate for your regular cards is like 22%, a record high, but these store-branded cards usually upwards of 30%, which really can send someone into a deep amount of debt.
Yeah, a lot of times people are in a department store, big box store, and they are pushing a store credit card. Research we released today shows that those interest rates are really, really high. And often they are marketed with promises that credit card companies don't keep. So I do think that we need some more sanity when it comes to these interest rates. We've found that big credit card companies have fattened their profit margins in recent years, and there's a lot of bipartisan interest in cracking down on excessive interest rates. Right now, credit unions have an 18% cap on their credit cards, and that seems to work well for them. So I agree, we got to look into making sure we can put some more limitations on excessive credit card interest rate padding.
And until, something like that happens or they come down, I understand there's now a tool that the CFPB has launched to help consumers really compare these credit cards so they can get the best rate possible.
Yeah, you see online, there's lots of marketplaces, comparison tools where you can search. Unfortunately, some of them may be skewed due to kickbacks from credit card companies or other financial providers. At consumerfinance.gov, we're offering some basic information that is unbiased, no kickbacks, where people can search for key terms including fees, interest rates, and more, to make sure that there is some transparency in this market. Christine, people owe well over $1 trillion in credit card debt, and the holiday season often pushes up that number. We want people to start the new year being able to build their financial life in a positive way rather than be in a treadmill of debt on a high interest card. We want to help people switch to low interest rates, be sure they can redeem their rewards, and live a good new year of their financial life.
All right, Rohit Chopra, thank you so much for joining us. And you know, it's a real struggle that Americans face, and we've talked about this. You're in the checkout line, you have a big basket of stuff, and they say, would you like to save 20% today? And if you're really struggling to pay for it, you might be tempted to do that. But what people don't often realize is that that then charges them way more than 20%, because usually those cards are well over 30%. So if you don't pay it off, you're actually not saving any money at all. You're owing money now.
And they can be aggressive about it.
Yes.
Very insistent.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, not only that, but it's like it keeps piling up, right? It's not like you just miss one payment and you're paying that 20%. You miss 2 payments, you're paying even more on top of that, and it just can snowball from
Right.
there.
But we're going to see an administration change now, so it'll be interesting to see how the Trump administration really looks at this from both the FTC when we're talking about junk fees, and then we also have these credit cards that we're talking about as well. So, you know, time will tell to see what happens in the new year.
Okay, Christine, thank you.